Hey everyone, my name is Gia Felder. I am an associate broker, realtor here in the metro Atlanta area, and I am with Village Premier Collection of Georgia. And today I want to give you the state of the union as far as lease purchase programs here in the metro Atlanta area. So if you're someone who is interested in lease purchase as a way to move into home ownership, make sure you stay tuned because we are going to talk today about the current strategy that I see right now in the market to get you into a home. Quite frankly, it is the only strategy that I can see for anyone who wants to pursue lease purchase programs. So I want to talk a little bit about the state of lease purchase programs here in this market. So before COVID, we had about four great players, and there was a few more, but the main players were Divvy Homes, Home Partners of America, Pathway Homes, and Dream America. And they all had various programs, different options for you to choose from. They had their own criteria. So based on your situation, would determine which program or which company would be right for you. But the great thing about these programs is that they had great pricing strategies. They were able to get clients into homes pretty quickly in as little as 14 to 21 days. And that was awesome for a seller to be able to get a cash buyer for their home. Now, we know that during COVID or during the pandemic, we had a very, very crazy market, something that was definitely unusual and never seen before in history that we're aware of. And we were seeing where homes were selling well above list price. People were paying the gap between the list price and the appraisal, which could sometimes be upwards of $30,000 to $50,000. And during that time, the companies were actually very, very competitive. They were offering above list. They were taking, consuming the appraisal gap is what we call it. And they were getting clients into homes. So it was awesome. Their strategies were great. Again, they were very, very competitive. And so but now that we have a shift in the market, we have seen that their pricing strategy has changed. And so now what we're seeing is that there's probably only about three players now in the market, and that's Divvy Homes, Home Partners of America, and Pathway Homes. Now, I want you to know that these three companies are not just in the Atlanta market. They are in various markets, various areas in the United States. But what we're seeing is they have decided to close down purchasing in a lot of those other areas. But right now in the Atlanta market, could change. They are still purchasing. However, the strategy has changed entirely. And what they are doing now is they are offering anywhere between $30,000 to $70,000 under list price. And this is just not flying with the sellers. Even homes that have been on the market for 60 days, 90 days, even longer than that, if they see an offer from one of these companies with something 30 to 70 $1,000 below what they listed for, they're just not willing to take that hit in their profit. So it's at this point, it's very, very hard to go the traditional route of using these programs to purchase a home. So what can you do? So Divvy Homes right now is the only company that actually has inventory available to you right now. They're move-in ready homes. You may hear them call it the homes re-divvy homes. And so what has happened is there's a lot of clients who have made a decision to not pursue purchasing the home. And so Divvy has moved them out. They have gotten the homes ready again, and they have put them off market. So they're available for us agents to show to you, but they're now available for you to move into and make a decision on whether or not you want to purchase that home. So there's various homes throughout the metro Atlanta area. So right now, I think the inventory is probably about 20 to 30 homes, and there's always more homes coming on the market as people make decisions on whether or not they're going to move forward with purchasing the home. Another good thing about these homes is that you can, because they're move-in ready, you can move in as quickly as 14 days. I have a client who moved in as little as 10 days. It's really just a matter of getting everything in, making sure you're good to go, getting utilities turned on, things of that nature, and you're ready to go. One thing to keep in mind, well, the first thing to keep in mind is you still have to go through the divvy process, the divvy approval process. So you have to apply, you get assigned to an agent, you submit all your documentation, what they ask per normal or per usual, and you get your pre-approval. So as long as you get through that, you're good to go. You can decide on which one of those move-in ready homes that you would like to move into. Another thing to keep in mind is, just as normal through their regular program, if you also decide that you don't want to pursue purchasing the home in the future, then they will charge you a remarketing fee. And that just, what that does is that kind of helps them recoup a little bit of funds so they can get the home ready for the market again for someone else who would like to pursue purchasing the home. So I want to just talk to you about the criteria in order to get approved, because I don't want to leave you without that information. As a reminder, they are looking at FICO scores, and quite frankly, all lenders are looking at FICO scores. There's various tools that you can get those FICO scores from, but the best place to go is myfico.com. It's a subscription. You have to pay for it, but it's the best way to see all of the FICO scores that lenders are looking at. So the first program that they have is their newest program. It's the new flexible savings plan that we call it the 22 Flex. And you have to have a 600 or more credit score. And what happens in this program, you pay your 2% down payment, and that 2% down payment is also your savings bill. So with Divvy, you know that the two main components is the down payment and the savings bill. The savings bill is a component of your rent that is put into escrow for later on to use when you want to purchase the home. So for someone who wants the flexibility of not having to have a higher rent for that savings plan, they can choose this if they qualify. So again, no additional payments after the down payment, no additional requirements for savings in this particular program. However, if you do decide that you want to save some money, you can. You just have to, make plans in advance so that they know to pull that money out of your account. So that's the flexible program. Let's give you an example of the program, of how it would work. So you have a home that's $350,000. This is what they calculate as the monthly payment of $2,520, and the initial payment is $7,000. That's the 2% down. The savings target, flexible. There's nothing there. So your rent is going to remain the same. And Divvy will always let you know up front what your buyback price is. They're very transparent. So you know exactly what you would have to purchase the home for, depending on when you're ready to purchase. And we highly recommend that if you can do it within 12 months, that you should. That's going to give you the best pricing and give you the best opportunity to ensure that the home will appraise. The next one is the 2-5 savings plan, which you also have to have a 600 or above FICO score. This is a 2% down payment and a 5% savings bill. So remember, the savings bill is a component of your rent that goes into escrow for future purchase of the home. In this example, using the same home, $350,000, the rent would be 25, and what this is $7,000 again down payment. Your target is going to be for the savings is $17,500, and they are splitting that up into monthly payments. They automatically split up into 36 months. So just know that they're calculating this towards you being there for the 3 years that they allow. So this is a breakdown of that 2825. 2520 will go towards your rent, and the divvy savings is 305. The last program or savings plan that's offered to you is the 210 plan, and you can have a score as low as 550 up to 599. And this is a 2% down payment again, and a savings build of 10%. And so using the same home at $350,000, you're going to see that the monthly rent is $33.30. Your savings target is $35,000 because it's 10%. And this is a breakdown of the monthly rent payment, $25.20 for the rent and $810 for the savings. Any amount of the savings, remember, it's going towards going into escrow for you to use in the future to purchase the house when you're ready. The $7,000 is also going to be there waiting for you to purchase the home as well. Same home purchase plan amounts, none of that changes no matter which savings plan you're approved for. So that's it. What we need to do now is, if you're ready, I can get you the list of homes that are available, the re-divvy homes that are available for you to move into. But the first thing we have to do is we have to schedule a call. Let's make sure that we're all on the same page. And once we have a discussion, if we think that you are eligible or should apply for divvy, then we will definitely get you the application to apply. And once you're approved, we will go through that list and show the homes, and you can decide on which home you would like to move into. So I look forward to talking to you. I hope that this was helpful for you. If you have any questions outside of it, you can always call me at 770-913-7078. But scan that QR code and let's schedule a discovery call. Let's see if you're ready for home ownership. You guys have a great day. Bye for now.